Hey there, Soul Fam! I hope you're having a beautiful, magical day. Today, I'm going to be sharing some of my favorite things from the past month and a half, but we don't have to talk about the half part. Dream, 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 dream. This past month and a half has been awesome, busy, and full of change. It's also been terrifying, to be honest. I mean, I guess it makes sense. A lot of our planets are in retrograde, including Mercury, and we just had a major solar eclipse. Which, by the way, I took some pretty epic pictures with my solar telescope. Yes, I have a solar telescope. Because I'm freaking awesome. Honestly, look how cool these pictures are. Anywho. Let's get right on into this favorites video because I have a lot to share with you. I do. First and foremost, I always love sharing my memories with you guys, and the most memorable moment of this month and a half, and honestly the entire year, was my niece's birth. Yes, I have a niece. I'm an aunt. What? Her name is Ridley Veda, and she is honestly the most precious, perfect little being to ever exist. And for some reason, I was fortunate enough to watch her come out of the tunnel of life. I could have said that a lot nicer, but I got to see her being born. I literally got to see her head pop out, and then her face pop out, and then her arms pop out and twist, and like, it was scary, but beautiful. Honestly, one of the most beautiful experiences of my entire life. My sister is a warrior, a miracle maker. Like, literally, she has brought so much joy into my family's life just by bringing little Ridley here. While I was in my hometown for Ridley's birth, I also spent so much time with my family, who honestly are the coolest pack of wolves to ever exist. And let me tell you something, when my mom and I are together, there's no stopping us. I have a ton of footage of my mom doing the most ridiculous things because I ask her to, and she just likes to make me laugh. For instance, we went through Arby's drive-thru and I made her say this.
Thanks for choosing Arby's. What can I make fresh for you today?
I would like 2 large and in charge curly fries.
Oh, oh mom, you're just great. Speaking of greatness, I also went on lots of great, wonderful, grand adventures. We've made it to the top, friends. Look at the beautiful view.
Yes. Drum roll.
Yes. Yes. Yes, mother. Yes. Now that I've shared my favorite memories from the past month and a half, I'm going to share some of my favorite beauty and fashion products. The first thing I've been loving for the past month and a half is my new skincare routine. Yes, your girl has a new skincare routine. I'm feeling pretty cool about it. To be honest, I've never had a skincare routine before. I've honestly been the type that uses bar soap, body wash, or even hand wash sometimes because it's there, you know. And I've never truly had a problem with my skin until I moved to Oregon and the weather just constantly changes. And so does my skin. So in the summertime, I find my pores getting super clogged and my skin getting bumpy. So I had a mission this summer to find a good skincare routine for me. I even asked you guys on Twitter and Instagram to share your skincare routines for me because I was needing some help. And what do you know, friends? A miracle happened. A miracle indeed. I got contacted by a few different companies, one of them being BioClarity, and I decided to hit that one on the dot because they're vegan, cruelty-free, and plant-based. And they also said that they would send me some free skincare to share with you guys and also give you guys a discount code. So obviously I had to take it. Like, I'd be crazy if I didn't. And boy, am I glad that I did, because honestly, after I wash my face, my skin literally glistens, like it's tight. And I'm just like, I don't need highlight anymore. My pores are no longer clogged like a porta potty. I feel confident without makeup on, and I feel freaking cool for having a skincare routine, like, let's be honest. So the BioClarity skincare routine has 3 simple steps. You have cleanser, the treatment, and the restore gel. And I really love the restore gel because it's green, because it has Fluorex in it, which is what BioClarity likes to rant and rave about because honestly, it's freaking cool. Their skincare is literally made out of plants. It's like a green juice for your face. Literally, their slogan is clean, green, and never mean, which is honestly the cutest freaking thing I've ever heard in my entire life. Anyway, if any of you guys are interested, the discount code is right here. And on your first shipment, you get a 30-day supply of all 3 steps of the BioClarity routine. Genuinely though, I have seen such a difference in my skin and my confidence, which is such a great thing to gain. It's honestly so crazy beautiful how simple changes can completely change the way you view yourself and your self-worth and self-confidence. Just something as simple as changing your skincare routine or changing your hairstyle. Do something different. I dare you. I also dare you to question how long it's been since I washed my hair. Do you want to try to guess? It's been 5 days. Bet you didn't know. I like to think that I found the best dry shampoo to ever exist, and that is a Mika dry shampoo. And I made sure to check to see if it was vegan and cruelty-free, and it is indeed vegan and cruelty-free. And it's always so exciting when you find out a really good product that you used to use or that you've always wanted to use is vegan and cruelty-free. It's like a godsend. Moving on to makeup products, in my last video I got tons and tons of questions about the lip shade that I was wearing, which I'm wearing it right now too. It's actually Wet n Wild's Catsuit liquid lipstick in the shade Rebel Rose. And let me tell you one thing, I feel pretty rebellious wearing it. The next makeup product that I wanted to share with you guys is actually pretty mature for my non-beauty guru self, and that is body glitter. Jokes. I actually got this body glitter sent to me in an Arctic Fox package with a bunch of Arctic Fox hair dye, which if you guys want a hair dye video soon, let me know in the comments below. But they also sent me some other little goodies and glitter was one of them. I honestly felt so special because they color coordinated my glitter with my hair dye. So sweet. And last but not least, I also wanted to mention my Depop shop because I've been selling so many things on my Depop shop. I sell used clothes, thrifted clothes, and just things that I sometimes buy specifically for my Depop shop. If you guys are interested in my things, I'll have my Depop shop linked down below as well. Moving on to entertainment, boy oh boy, do I have a bundle of goodies to share with you guys. I'm back, even though you didn't even know that I left. But I wanted to grab the books because they're super duper cute and beautiful and all of the above. I was actually gifted these by my interwebs friend, Jessie Kale, who also wrote them. A man of many traits, generosity, poetry. After 10 minutes of ranting and raving about these poetry books, my camera decides to turn off mid-sentence. I didn't even know I was being interrupted, but basically, these are amazing. I even brought this one to the airport and read it for the second time all the way through. Man, it doesn't have that old book smell. Anywho, I highly recommend both of these bad boys, especially if you are a sensitive soul, or what Jessie says, a deep-feeling magical being. He's cool. He's like basically my twin, so check these out. I was gonna toss these, but I am not gonna do that. I semi-did. The next thing I wanted to mention is a Netflix movie that I recently discovered, and it's called To the Bone. Are you kidding me? This guy's about to trim these bushes right in front of my house. This is great. I gotta hurry up because this guy's about to trim all these bushes. Hey, can you work for me? That was a little too far and embarrassing, and I can't believe I just said that. I was joking, okay? I wanted to talk to you guys about a Netflix original movie that I found. I even asked you guys on Twitter about it, and it's called To the Bone. It's about a girl who suffers from an eating disorder, and it's very realistic and honestly a tad bit triggering, depending on the person watching it. For me, it was almost eye-opening because I never went to therapy. I don't know how I recovered from my eating disorders by myself because I literally talked to no one. But I guess there's strength in that, you know? Anyway, I'm very curious as to how you guys perceived this movie. Did it trigger you? Did it enlighten you? Especially those of you who have suffered from eating disorders, because as you guys know, I have many videos on my YouTube channel talking about my eating disorders. I went through anorexia and binge eating, so I'm very curious as to how you guys felt about the movie. So leave it in a comment down below if you'd like to start a discussion about it. The next few mentions are some of my favorite songs. One of them being Crimson and Clover. The next one being Given by Milky Chance. So good.
If you need someone to lean on, I'll try to be there for you. And if you need someone.
Moving on to the random portion of this haul, I want to tell a story for you. So the day that I flew home from my hometown, I was an emotional mess. I was crying, I was laughing, I was just feeling a lot of emotions. And when I got to the airport, they had told me that my flight was delayed an hour due to weather, and I figured, you know, that's fine. I had a 2-hour layover in Denver anyway. Come to find out, right when I landed in Denver, I was told that my flight had already taken off, and I was mortified. Because not only was I alone, but I haven't traveled very much by myself or with anyone else. It's just, I just haven't flown on airplanes very often. So I waited in the customer service line for 3 hours while on the phone with customer service as well. Also, I should mention, I flew United like a dumbass because I was a cheapskate and wanted the cheapest flight to my hometown as quickly as possible. But anyway, I came to find out that the next flight going to Portland was in 17 hours. So basically I was at the airport for 17 hours. And for the first hour, I was distraught. I couldn't breathe. I couldn't think. I couldn't literally do anything but stand in that line and hope to God that some miracle happened. Sadly, no miracle happened, but I found empowerment in this situation because if someone else was there with me, it would have been completely fine. Me being alone in the situation made me have to take control, have to be the leader for myself. And at the end of the day, it felt really, really good to be that. But United, you motherfucker. If you really thought that giving me a water bottle and a toothbrush was going to cure my worries or ease my worries, honestly, they did nothing for me but hand me a water bottle and a toothbrush when they could have easily led me in the right direction, gave me a list of hotels or food places in the area, just directed me or like give me something, you know, like some source of something so I'm not like completely distraught, you know. Again, I know I'm not a special snowflake, but I invite you, United, to stick this up your butthole. Maybe for 17 hours, you know, maybe fill it on up, and then what are you gonna do? Oh, not my problem. They're still going at it. I honestly think it's a sign that I should probably end this video here. With that being said, if you guys like this video, please give it a big old thumbs up. If you're not subscribed, what the heck are you doing with your life? And I guess until next time, I love you. Have a beautiful, magical rest of your day. Bye!